So hello, welcome to CloudFronts YouTube channel. In this video, I'm gonna explain how we can integrate files from Microsoft Dynamics 365 into a text file or a CSV file. This file can be further used to analyze data or be used as a backup copy. So first, in order to integrate data into a local machine, we need to install an on-premise agent so that the on-premise agents gets in sync with the internet and the data flows from a local machine to the internet correctly. So for that we have to create an agent. So first we will open TIBCO Scribes website, which is also known as TIBCO Cloud Integration, and we click on agents, and from here we can install an on-premise agent. Since I have already installed an agent, I will not install it again, but however I have the screenshot. I'll just show you the slides how we can do it. When we click on install on-premise agent, we will get a unique key. We have to save this key. After that we have to double click and run the installer. We have to paste the key and we have to select the path in which you want to install the scribe agent, and that's it. The agent gets installed, and after a few minutes you will see the agent name in the list of the running agents. So in this case our agent is already created. Now let's proceed to integration. So now we have to create an app. An app is like a placeholder. An app can contains multiple integration maps. So I have created an app with my own name. An app can be easily be created by clicking on this plus icon and clicking on integration event. The app will get created, but I have already created a app in my name. So we will create a map inside that app. So I'll just search the name of the map. I'll open it. So this was my app which I had created, and this contains various maps. So now we have to add another map inside this app to show us how to integrate data from CRM to our local machine. So to proceed, we will click on this hamburger sign and click on create integration map. Now first we have to add a connection, which is the source. We have to specify the source from which we have to extract the data. So we'll click here on add connection. A connection can be added by providing details of CRM or any other service from which we have to extract the data. I have already created a connection of the CRM, so we will use that connection itself. You can also create a new connection if needed from create a new connection section. I'll click on the OK button. Until the metadata gets loaded, we will add the destination connection. Now our destination data should be in notepad file, right? So we have to create a connection which will save our file locally on a computer. So to do that, we will create a new connection, and from the inbuilt connectors type we will select the text file as target. We will just name the connector as local connector. This would be the directory or location of the file which will be created and stored. This is usually inside the TIBCO's installation directory. I'll open this folder and demonstrate. We have to go inside program files x86. We have to search for scribe software. This folder is created when we are installing the on-premise agent, and you can see there is a folder called as data exchange. Here also the folder says data exchange. So inside data exchange our file will get saved if it is created and run successfully. Also the agent which I have created is successfully running. Now we have to add the entities in which we want to create in the file. So I will create an entity named account. We'll try integrating account. File format should be delimited. delimited in the sense that the names from the account will be separated by comma, so comma is the delimiter in this case, and the file name we will set as local file. For fields, we have to add a field manually. I will name this field as name. Each data type is text since we are trying to integrate account names, and the field width is 36, which generally includes all the name sizes usually, and we will click on OK. Now we have to search our connection from here. Now as you can see, the local connector 2 is added in the list of connection. We'll just click on OK. Make sure that the first source is connected to a cloud agent, since it gets its data from cloud and not local. So we'll just click on edit to confirm it. See, now it is using my local connector, but since this is the source, it should ideally be connected to the cloud agent. So we'll select cloud agent from here and click on the OK button. It is successful. Now first we have to insert a query block from the source. Query block because we have to query the source for the given field. So it is showing a red exclamation mark. We will try to resolve it by double clicking on it. First it is asking for entity. Now since we are interested in account entity, we will click on account. We don't need net change here because we have to integrate all the account names in the first run itself. Since we require all the account names, we are not going to add any filter. And in order to check if our source is getting data correctly, we will just click on preview. It is loading its fields correctly, so we'll click on the OK button. Now after querying the source, we need to create the file in our destination, but there are many names. We cannot just query one record and create it, so we have to add a for each loop after querying. So for each name, a record will be created in the destination, and to create, we will insert the create block from the destination. So the map was quite simple. We are querying the data from the source, and for each record we had queried, we are creating it in the destination. Now destination shows the error. Let's proceed to see what's the error. Double click. Now from here we will select the entity as account, as it is the only entity we had created as shown. Now we have to match all the fields from source to destination, but in destination's local connector we had created only one field, name. So we will map account name with the name field in destination. As you can see, the destination's name field has loaded up here. We will just search the name field in the source and just link it with the destination. Here is the name field in the source. We will just double click and drag it into the placeholder in the destination. Now since it has been linked, we will click on the OK button. As you can see, there are no errors displayed over here. We will click on validate, and since after validating there is no error, we will click on apply. Now this map has been saved. After clicking on apply and OK and saving the map, now we will click on the debug mode to see the process. Now to start debugging, we click on the start button. So as you can see, that process of debugging has been started. If you click on continue, the debugging will skip, and if you click on next, step by step we can see each and every account getting created for each result. Now the account which has queried has been created. We'll just continue it so that all the process can continue. As you can see, debugging execution is complete. We will click on OK and we will exit the debug mode. Now we will check our PC's local directory to confirm whether the file has been created. We'll open the notepad file and you can see the file name, which was local file which we had created, exists in this folder called data exchange within Scribe's online agent folder. We'll just double click on it and select the file as notepad. As you can see, all the account names has been created successfully. So this was the video in which I demonstrated how we can